Guess what I got asked? Yep, the classic "what's the deal with this idiom?" Make ends meet. I will explain it, and you've got it covered today. Let me tell you a story. John, a new immigrant, was struggling to find work. He thought the idiom "make ends meet" meant to tie two ropes together. But it actually means to earn enough money to cover one's expenses. The idiom "make ends meet" means to make enough money to cover one's expenses. It's often used when someone is struggling financially. To remember the idiom's meaning, imagine tying a knot at the end of a rope to prevent it from unraveling. This knot represents the end of the month, and the rope represents your income and expenses. You want to make sure your income is enough to cover your expenses, so you don't unravel financially. Here are some example sentences. 1. I'm working 2 jobs just to make ends meet. 2. We had to cut back on expenses to make ends meet. 3. She's struggling to make ends meet after losing her job. Make ends meet is often used in situations where someone is barely able to cover their expenses. It's important to plan and budget to avoid financial struggles. Fun fact 1. It's a common idiom in the US and the UK. Fun fact 2. The idiom was first recorded in the 17th century. 1. I'm working 2 jobs just to make ends meet. This means the person is struggling to cover their expenses. 2. We had to cut back on expenses to make ends meet. This means the person is reducing their expenses to avoid financial struggles. 3. She's struggling to make ends meet after losing her job. This means the person is having trouble earning enough money to cover their expenses. Sentence: I'm trying to make ends meet with my part-time job. Rephrased 1. I'm struggling to cover my expenses with my part-time job. Rephrase 2. My part-time job isn't enough to cover my expenses. A single mother lost her job and was struggling to make ends meet. She received financial aid and was able to get back on her feet. This idiom represents the daily struggles of many people. It's important to support and help those in need. Similar expressions: get by, scrape by, survive. Opposite expressions: live comfortably, be wealthy. Related idioms: stretch a dollar, penny pinching. Stretching a dollar means to make the most out of one's money. Penny pinching means to be extremely frugal with one's money. Here's a story using the related idiom stretch a dollar. Sue was able to stretch a dollar by buying groceries in bulk and cooking at home. This helped her make ends meet and save money for emergencies. Quiz time. What does the idiom "make ends meet" mean? A. To tie 2 ropes together. B. To earn enough money to cover one's expenses. C. To make a knot at the end of a rope. Answer: B. To earn enough money to cover one's expenses. To summarize, make ends meet means to earn enough money to cover one's expenses. Remember to plan and budget to avoid financial struggles.